Hello everybody, this is Berg back coming to you with something a little different here. Just showing off a little bit of Diablo 3 beta. And I figured I'd start off here initially by showcasing the classes that you can play inside Diablo 3. We'll start here with the Barbarian, and this is just the creation menu for Diablo 3 so that you can create a character. You see the male Barbarian here right now, pretty big with his two-handed axe. We change over to the female. You see the same thing basically here. She's pretty barbaric. You see over here it's a stoic warrior who uses tremendous physical strength to crush his foes, or her foes, as you can see here. Moves aggressively, unleashing a multitude of attacks on enemies. And you can see the right here at the top the different kind of attacks that you can do with this unit. Tough and unyielding, barbarians tower above other warriors, using their rage, physical ability to crush their enemies in close quarters. And their main attribute here is fury. It drives the barbarians' assaults and is generated in the thick of combat by dealing and receiving damage. So that's kind of like its mana that they use here. And you can see, of course, the different abilities up there on the screen. Next will be Demon Hunter, and this is the female Demon Hunter. Primary attribute will be Dexterity. It's a ranged weapon user. Shadow manipulation make this vengeful hero an elusive stalker of demons. Demon Hunter uses a variety of traps and escape skills to evade the grasp of foes. You can see that right there being used. Lethal and agile, Demon Hunters move fluidly across the battlefield, maneuvering into position to strike their enemies from a distance. And a Demon Hunter attacks and tactical skills are powered by the dual forces of hatred and discipline. Hatred is rapidly regenerated, but discipline is slowly recovered. You can see the female here and the male unit here as well. That dual wielding crossbows. I'm sure the female's dual wielding them as well. We move on here to the monk. We see the male monk here right now. Primary attribute is dexterity, just like the Demon Hunter. It's a holy warrior who attacks faster than the eye can follow. That bell unit there. Disabling enemies with precision blows, using their hands. Holy and elemental magic infuse the monk with this ability to heal and deliver crippling damage to adversaries. You can see that being used there. Quick and agile, monks are masters of martial arts, employing their blinding speed and pummel their foes while dodging their enemies' attacks. So we see down here, their force of spirit powers the monk's abilities. Spirit is gained through the monk's primary attack. So every time you're attacking, basically, with like your, and we'll go over this, but when you're using your main attacks, that's where you'll be getting your spirit regenerated from. We'll move on here. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the female model there. Male, female. Next up is the Witch Doctor, and this is the female Witch Doctor model right now. You see the male Witch Doctor here. I think that's kind of groovy. You hear him kind of cackling there. Primary attribute is intelligence. We see the fire coming out of that Witch Doctor on the screen. Manipulate the forces of life and death. This shrewd caster wields the power of the spirits in astounding ways. With a wide range of offensive spells to choose from, the Witch Doctor doesn't shrink from the fray. Wise and cunning, the Witch Doctor draws upon the magic of the spirits and summons creatures from beyond the grave. And you'll see that when I go through playthroughs. I'm going to try and do playthroughs for all the classes here. You see the frogs up here as demon dogs. You see all that, and the bears coming up from there. The Witch Doctor utilizes the power of mana to cast devastating spells. So it's all mana all the time for a Witch Doctor, and of course it does regenerate over time. Again, that's the male and the female. You see the little dolls there that they use, kind of voodoo-ish, with the sharp nail going through that doll. And last up here is the wizard. We see the female wizard right now. Again, intelligence is their primary attribute. Master of the temporal and elemental energies, powering creation itself. The wizard can inflict, withstand, and avoid damage with a vast and formidable array of directed and area spells. Powerful and elusive, wizards wield magic by creating protective shields and unleashing spells that rain destruction upon their enemies. The wizard draws an arcane power, this purple here, a quickly regenerating resource to cast spells. And here again, the female and the male counterpart. Yeah, there you are. So there you have it, guys. There are your 5 classes, male and female, barbarian, demon hunter, monk, witch doctor, and wizard, with their descriptions. I will be going through walkthroughs, hopefully of every one of them, and seeing how they go. And I'll probably do that for each patch, maybe, depending on what we have, depending on the demand from the community. But I'm trying to branch out a little bit from my StarCraft stuff. Let me know what you guys think of it, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.